Welcome back to BJP Lifestyle, guys. I hope you're having a great day. If you're new here, make sure you click the subscribe button down below right now to be notified when new videos go live. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. here on the channel. And I've been getting a lot of questions on my previous video where I was test driving the Scat Pack or the Daytona 392 Charger. And a lot of people were telling me to get different things, or they went from a Charger to a Jeep and telling me to get the Jeep and stuff like that. So I said I was going to make a video like this where I just sit down and go over everything, because there's a lot of different reasons that I'm probably going to end up going with a Charger, possibly, potentially, or why I'm kind of looking at it. And I kind of want to tell you guys those and go over them so you guys can understand like where my thinking's at with the channel and with the with just the Jeep and the Charger in general. So I have some different things here that I'm gonna put up on the screen. I'm mainly gonna use Vroom for this because I just feel like they have the best layout and way that I can display and show you guys the different prices and different options and stuff like that as far as what you're getting for the price, as far as miles and stuff like that, because it's gonna be the same everywhere, but this is kind of, like I said, like the best way to kind of show you guys as far as pricing goes and pictures and just everything. So let's go ahead and just jump into the computer now and just get started talking about this, because you guys probably aren't gonna be a little bit happy with me, but you know, it is what it is. So obviously I love the Jeep. I have the 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude that I've had for about a year or so, roughly, give or take now. And I love it, and I've done a lot of stuff to it here on the channel, roughly like 150 videos or so on the Jeep, just doing different mods, talking about it and stuff like that. So one thing that's coming up on my channel here is I'm kind of running out of mod ideas on the channel, right? I've made videos talking about this before, and I'm kind of running out of things that I want to do to my Jeep, so it's hard to keep producing content and talk about the Jeep and do things for the Jeep when I've kind of done and covered everything, and there's not really much more that I want to do. So I think I'm kind of at the point where I need to do something else, either get an SRT or a Charger or some other vehicle and start doing content on that. Now, obviously that's going to be an expensive thing for me to do for the channel and stuff like that, but it's kind of what I need to do and where I need to take it once I'm about to hit that 10K mark. So I need to kind of switch up my content a little bit and start doing something else, because like I said, it's getting a little bit dry, it's getting a little bit stagnant, and I'm kind of repeating things a little bit. I feel like the content's not as good as it could be, and that's kind of bothers me, because I'm the type of person that I want to put out the best stuff that I can. So the SRT Jeeps are something that obviously I want to do. And there's going to be a few reasons why I'm probably not going to go with it, and the main thing is going to be the price and the miles. So my Jeep now is roughly worth like 31 trade-in, so I kind of want to stay between like 30 and maybe 45, 50,000 in that range, so I can keep the payments low, put a good down payment on it, and just overall just for financing reasons and stuff like that. So I don't want to pay too much for it. Now, in order to do that, it's not really possible to get into a Jeep Grand Cherokee with the SRT 392 6.4 liter engine that is the same in the Charger. So if I show you here on Vroom, you guys can see that there's a 2017 with 29,000 miles, which is less than my Jeep has now. And if we click on this one, it's $60,000. Now, like I said, I'm trying to stay below 50, but as close to 30 as I could. You know, I don't want to get too high of payments. I'd be willing to go to like 45. You know, that's like kind of my sweet spot and kind of like where I'd want to be at the max. So you guys can see this Jeep here has 29,000 miles, about 30. Let's just say 30,000 miles, and it's 60 grand. So you're getting that same engine that is in the 392 Daytona Charger, and that's obviously the higher one. So even if I went a Scat, I could go even lower with less miles, most likely. Obviously, there's a few different features that you're going to be getting on the Jeep that you're not going to be getting on the Charger. One being the all-wheel drive, which is my main concern when I would be switching to the Charger. It's rear-wheel drive. It's a muscle car, you know what I mean? It's not the best, but I've heard with snow tires, I've seen a lot of videos of them driving Scats and Hellcats in the snow, and because of the weight of the vehicle, and if you put some decent snow tires on it, it really doesn't have any issues. Also, for me, it doesn't snow that much here. We do get snow, obviously, but it's not like it's going to be snowing for a whole week straight and I'm not going to be able to go anywhere. I'm going to be stuck or whatever. And also in my situation, the snow is kind of creating content for me for the channel, and it can potentially boost my channel and grow the channel even more to be able to get other vehicles in the future. Now, I'm not like, that's not me saying that I'm going to get an SRT in the future or whatever, but maybe I might end up with a Trackhawk later on down the line. Maybe I'll go to a Charger and then back to a Trackhawk or something like that. You never know what's going to happen here on the channel. So the snow content is one of those things where those videos can get a decent amount of views and they can push it over the line, and you can get you can grow your channel. So snow content like that could be a lot of fun. It's fun to film. If you get stuck, it's kind of annoying, but the content really kind of works. It's the same thing with like getting pulled over and stuff like that. People love that kind of content. So with the Jeep, obviously I would get that all-wheel drive. Bigger vehicle, you know, more storage room and stuff like that, but it's not really something that I care about or really need right now. It's not like I have a family or anything like that, and no plans to have a family in the near future. So for the most part, a Charger would be perfectly fine with me. Like I said, the only concern is that snow. So obviously I've been wanting the SRT, but you see here 60,000 miles for 30,000. So if we go over here to the other page and we look at a Daytona 392. So if you guys don't know about the Chargers at all, there's like the Scat Pack, and then the Daytona package is slightly above that, and it gives you some options. It's roughly around $5,000 of an upgrade. So they have two different ones here. This one has 28,000 miles and it's 42,999, so 43,000. So you're paying roughly $13,000 more for the Jeep compared to this. And this one, if you go ahead and look at it, one has less miles, only a little bit. I'll say that it has only a little bit less miles. But if we go into the photos, this one's already got window tint on it. This one has the red brake caliper upgrade, which I think on the Jeeps it just comes like that, but it's got that upgrade. It's got the full Daytona upgrade, so you get the whole interior and stuff like that. This one has a splitter on the back. That's not stock, I don't believe, from factory. Looks like they debadged it already. So that's one thing. Obviously, if I'm buying a used car, those are the things that I would want to make videos on, but it wouldn't be too big of a deal, and I could replace them or whatever in the future. But you guys can just see the price, right? And you're getting that same 392 6.4 liter engine in both of them. So essentially for the Jeep, you're paying like a premium for basically the all-wheel drive and a slightly bigger vehicle to pay like $20,000 more. So, and that's a 2017. This one's a 2018. So as you guys may know, with the 2017 Jeeps, you're not going to get CarPlay in it. So that's a big downfall right there with a 2017 for 60 grand. So if I were to even want a 2018, I don't even think they have any on here, but the 2018s are even more expensive, probably closer to, yeah, there's a 2019 right here, almost 70,000, and I don't see any 2018s, I don't think. Yeah, so I don't even have any 2018s on here, but a 2019 is closer to that, so it's going to be roughly like 66,000 for a 2018 to get CarPlay, which I personally use a lot, whereas if I go with a 2018 Charger, one, I'll probably get way less miles on it. This one's pretty similar, but for the most part, you can probably find one in your area for a lower price with lower miles. So then I'll get CarPlay in this one. I would get all those kinds of things like that. I'm getting the 6.4 liter engine, which then allows me to do a ton of new content because there's a lot of stuff and performance stuff that obviously I'm not going to do to a V6 Jeep Grand Cherokee, where I would want to do that to the SRT or to that 392 engine, like headers, straight pipe it, tune, all kinds of stuff like that. So there's a lot of different options that I could do, and like obviously there's a lot more on top of that, but just basic performance stuff, that's kind of what I could do. There's just a bunch of different options going this route, and it would be able to draw in a new crowd, plus keep my keep it in the area of Mopar, and I'm not going from say this to like a WRX or something like that, where the audiences might be completely different, and you're still getting like basically the same engine that's in the Jeeps, and it's still in the same Mopar community and stuff like that. So I'm still kind of tied in, but that's kind of where I'm at with that, and why like I said, the main reason is the price. It's like a $20,000 premium for the Jeep for the same engine, and for me, that's kind of what I'm looking for, is like the engine and the power. I don't need the space, the capability of going off-road or anything like that. It's an SRT anyway. I wouldn't be going off-road. Obviously the snow and the all-wheel drive is a benefit, but I don't think it's a $20,000 benefit, so I'm probably not going to go with that. And now the next thing that I want to say is this is just a Scat Pack Charger. So if I were to go with a Scat Pack Charger, you can see here the prices on these, like 2,000 miles on this one, and it's 48,000. So even still, like $12,000 less, and this one only has 2,000 miles on it, and that's a 2020. So there's a lot of different options here with the Scat Pack and the Daytona 392 for me to kind of look at and figure out what I want to do. I feel like for the most part, the Daytona is going to be what I would end up going with, because it does have that upgraded package, and there's a lot of things that I like about it. But now, if I look on Carvana here, you can see, again, there's not a lot of Jeep Grand Cherokees, SRTs. There's two on here. One's already sold, one's on a pre-order. 2015 and a 2014. The 2015 has 81,000 miles. So I don't really want to go back that far and end up having way more miles and paying more than I'm paying now. I don't see that as worth it. I feel like for value-wise, I'm not gaining enough for it to be worth that much money. Same thing if I go in here and I just put a random zip around me. This is within a 25-mile radius, which is pretty much where I would travel to buy one, because I live in a small state and I want to stay within the state or like close over the border, so that they can do all the paperwork and everything for me and make it a lot easier than taxes and stuff out of state and checks and stuff like that. So those are all that's around, and you can see this one is like close to me, sort of. Probably the closest one. It's about 66,000 with 20,000 miles on it for a 2018. So for 66,000, if I go back over here, you can see that I could just go ahead and buy a 2018, 2019 Hellcat Charger for pretty much the exact same price with similar miles, like this one right here, 2018 Charger, 23,000 with the Hellcat engine for 68. So $2,000 more and I'm into a Hellcat Charger. I'm getting that supercharged Hellcat engine versus the 6.4 liter V8 engine that's going to come with the 392s. So that's kind of where I'm at, right? Like, why would I spend the amount that I could get a Hellcat Charger for? And like, obviously I said the snow is going to be a main concern, a main issue with it. But like I said, one, it creates content for me within what I do. Like, I will say, like, I make money off these videos, so I don't have to like worry about that in that aspect. So it is in turn a business expense in a way for me that that me getting one of these is going to create and generate content, which is then going to generate more money, which should pay for itself and grow the channel and basically grow the income. It's kind of like a weird thing. It's kind of hard to understand, I guess, in a way. So that's kind of where I'm at and like what I'm saying. So hopefully you guys understand that a little bit better as far as why, because I saw a lot of you guys saying just get the SRT, just get the Jeep. I've already done so much Jeep content that it's like, it's hard that I would be repeating a lot of the same things to this Jeep, which would be fine if I get like a Trackhawk or something like that in the future. But like I said, like this red one I was looking at for a bit, and it's got almost 83,000 miles and it's still 42,000, where I could get into a Charger with the same engine and same pretty much everything. It's just not a bigger Jeep vehicle that's all-wheel drive for the same price, or basically the same price. Obviously, like I said, I do love the Jeeps. Obviously I love my Jeep. I love making videos on my Jeep. I love the Jeep communities and stuff like that. But for the price and stuff like that, it's just the value isn't there for me to upgrade to a Jeep SRT right now. I don't know if the prices are even going to go back to somewhat normal sometime soon. So that's kind of, like I said, that's kind of where I'm at and like why I'm considering going to the SRT, or rather to the Daytona Charger, because, you know, it's like you're basically getting the same engine and you can do the same kind of stuff to it, but you're not having to sacrifice a ton of miles and a ton of money for basically no gain. So hopefully you guys understand that a little bit better now, and we can have a little bit of a conversation down in the comments section. So let me know what you guys think. Would you guys stick around with the Charger, or are you guys gonna bounce? If you guys are only here for the Jeep, you're not here for me, then you know that is what it is, and you guys gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, let me know down below what you guys think about the Chargers. I really like this color on this one, actually. I'd never ordered anything from Vroom before or any of these online websites, so I don't know if I would do that. It's got the upgraded brakes in the Daytona package, so you know, it's kind of nice. Looks like it has the black roof and the tinted windows already and stuff like that, so that kind of sucks, you know, having some different things done to it already. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of these different options, and if I should do it, or you think I shouldn't, or why not. Like I said, the snow, one, it could be a little bit fun for me, and we don't get that much snow that I'm not going to be able to use the vehicle. So that's about it for this video, though. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button down below. Help the YouTube algorithm, help this video out to more people, and of course, help the channel grow. If you're not already subscribed, click the subscribe button down below right now to be notified when new videos go live. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. here on the channel. Of course, check out Shop Lifestyle. We just did a huge revamp of the website over there, so check that out. Top link in the description. That's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
I feel like I am losing control, 'cause it feels like I'm losing you.